Hi guys, Rob Fishbein, Jam Real Estate Capital. Reason I have you guys today in here today is there's been a lot going on in the market, and I want to discuss it. Today's market is really crazy. A lot of devastation by the coronavirus. Really has hurt this market, and there's an extreme dislocation in the market, and I want to be able to take advantage of it. I want you to be able to take advantage of it. Okay. Because of what's going on, many governments have quarantined us. We're all sort of working from home. Okay. The good news is, though we are working from home, we are working from home. We're not just sitting here watching Netflix. Okay. Governors like Cuomo, I want to talk about this for a second, have pushed ideas of not paying rent or mortgage for 3 months. It's a very, very dangerous thing, okay? Especially, it scares the lights out of lenders, and people are going to lend you money. They don't want to hear that. If people aren't paying rent and you're not paying mortgage, then they're not getting paid. So you can see why it scares them, okay? So the market has gone crazy. Usually when the market tanks, when the stock market tanks, a lot of people run to safe havens such as treasury bonds. U.S. treasury bonds are considered a safe haven, okay? And normally what happens is when people buy bonds, the yield is inverse relationship, yield goes down. However, though that has worked, okay, for us, in this case, for government bonds and government loans such as FHA, it's definitely helped. Rates are very low. I recently, I am licensed. I also do conventional FHA mortgages. I recently gave somebody a 30-year fixed FHA at 2.75%. Again, FHA, government-backed loan, okay, is for someone who's going to move into the property. You cannot use an FHA loan to have an investment property. If you use an FHA loan, you're supposed to live in the property. So you can buy a 4-family, move in, and have 3 renters, okay? But you cannot have a separate house you're not living in and use an FHA loan, okay? That being said, all other bonds, such as mortgage-backed securities, have been crushed, okay? The rate is shot up. It's shot up about between 1% and 1.75% in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, okay? This is an issue. This is an issue that has hurt. A lot of lenders have been going on the sideline. A lot of people are not doing business. We are open for business. A lot of our investors are still there. Some of them have frozen their pipelines, but a lot of them are still there. I want you to know we're here for you. Jamari and I are here for you, ready to answer calls. I'm going to give you our number. I'll give you our number later in the program. It's 844-WE-CLOSE. That's 844-WE-CLOSE. 844-932-5673. 844-932-5673. Okay, you can ask for Jamari or me. We can help you out. Okay. As far as we're concerned, my main thing, I've been in this business, in the mortgage business, for 18 years. Before that, I had a career on Wall Street for 13 years. I've been around the financial markets for a long time. Okay. And I'll tell you something, way back in the crash, I've been lending since 2002. So I made it through the crash, thank God. Okay. What I've heard in the last 5 years, people look back and say, damn, I wish I had money back in the crash because I was able to buy stuff cheap. Okay. Cash is king, and cash is going to be king. Right now, valuations are not slipping so much. My advice, if you have cash, great. Maybe you can get some great bargains out there. But if you don't, I urge you now to raise cash. Go out there. We're here to help you. We can cash out for you up to 70% loan to value. Okay, 70% loan to value. So if your property is worth $100,000, we can do a loan up to $70,000. Okay, if you're able to find a bargain out there, we can go as high as 75% loan to value. That means if a house is selling for $100,000, we'll give you a loan up to $75,000. Okay. Now, again, like I said, I've been in this business a long time, and there was a crash back. Everybody remembers 08, 09, 2010, where the market crashed and there was no liquidity in the market. Okay. I urge you to go out and raise cash. Okay. We can still do it. Okay. Luckily, history repeats itself. When I was a young man on Wall Street, my sales manager said, "Son, you got to buy them low and sell them high." Well, you know what? Here's your chance. Okay. Valuations haven't slipped yet, but you and I know they will. Okay. With governors like the Governor Cuomo saying you don't have to pay your mortgage for 90 days, you don't have to pay your rent for 90 days. Guess what? Okay. There is going to be a lot of turmoil in this market. It's going to be for a while. But you know what? You can take advantage of it. Take advantage of it today. Now, give us a call. 844-WE-CLOSE. It's 844-WE-CLOSE. We are here to help you get cash out of the properties you do own now, and prepare yourself to go out and find some bargains and buy them up cheap. Okay. We're still doing fix and flips, still doing up to 90% purchase, 100% rehab, up to 75% after repair value. Of course, the more experience you have, the better deal you're going to get. Okay. So I do want to caution you, very important, do not pay up. Sometimes the best deal you make is the deal you don't make. Do not pay up for anything. Okay. Okay. Sometimes be prepared to walk away. You put a bid in, you may lose that bid. Somebody might pay higher than you paid. They may make money on the deal, but you know what? I'd rather be safe than sorry, especially in this market. Again, there'll be a lot of bargains out there. You don't have to rush and buy, but I suggest you run out there and cash out, raise cash on all your investment properties. Give us a call, 844-WE-CLOSE. It's 844-WE-CLOSE, or go online, jmrecapital.com. That's jmrecapital.com. You can get a quote on a fix and flip. You can get a quote on a rental. We will not pull your credit in the beginning. We're just going to give you a quote based on the mid-FICO score you guess you have. When we start the process, we will have to pull your credit. They've already begun changing, okay? That's why I say it's urgent for you to go out, call me up, email me, go on our website, jmrecapital.com, get a quote. Cash out, take as much cash as you can now. Cash is king, okay? Terms have already dropped. We were able to do 80% cash out, okay, after owning a property for only 3 months, 80% of market value after owning a property for 3 months, or 75% after owning a property for 30 days. But guess what? The market has changed. Now the max cash out is 70%. So have terms changed? Yes, they have. Rates have gone up, like I said, between 1 and 1.75 points across the board. Okay. But you know what? We still can help you out. We still get you a loan. Bad news is rates have gone up already. Good news is there's still cash available. Unlike 08, 09, okay, the cash is not dried up yet, but it will. If you have a property that you want to cash out of, say you're not ready to go, you just bought it, that's fine. Let's start the application process and be ready to pounce, okay? Because of the lock-in for the last several days, the appraisers are not able to go out yet. But let's gather all the information now so we can pounce. Once the lock-in is no longer, once President Trump or your local governor releases you and allows you to go out, and appraisers are able to go out and appraise, you'll be ready to go. If you own a property today, you bought a property, you're on the deed today, we can cash you out after 30 days. Okay. It used to be after 90 days, I get you 80%, but they're both options, 30 and 90 days, they're both stopped at 70%. So you know what? Let's do it. Start the process. Um, Cash out 70%, crisis is over. Again, right now, we can still lend the money at 70% cash out. Go out and do it. Let's start the process. Don't delay. Don't say, oh, shucks, I wish it was 08 and 09 again. Later on, you might say, whoa, shucks, I wish it was 2020 again. I was able to buy cheap properties. The valuations are still there. They really haven't slipped much. So it's time to go out and cash out what you can. And when you have an opportunity, pounce. Let's make some money. Most of my investors want at least a 680 to 700. Okay. Is 600 to 640 debt? No, it's not. Okay. Don't fret it. Give us a call. Let us know what you have. We still have other options. There's still hard money out there. Still people investing. Okay. So don't think, well, maybe I'll wait till this crisis is over. You know what? You wait and you might regret it. Okay. Worst case scenario, you take a bunch of cash out of a bunch of your properties, and guess what? You'll have it ready to pounce when you are ready to buy something. I really haven't seen, like I said, a change in valuations yet, but you know you're going to see them. You know you're going to be able to negotiate them. Just be cognizant when you negotiate. You're going to buy right now. Be cognizant to think down the road, 30, 90, 120 days down the road, our valuation is going to be different. My thinking is they will be different, be less. So prepare yourself for that. So again, pull out cash now while you can. You can always pounce later. Rates are cheap enough. Don't worry about the fact that the rates went up 1 3/4. Don't worry about that. It's nothing. If you can buy a house 6 months from now at 60 cents on the dollar, which you could have bought today, who cares about 1 3/4? It's time to make some money. Use your head. Think about it. As I said, yes, for those investors, experienced investors, you're going to be able to get 90 and 100%, up to 75% after repair value. Okay. You have a great opportunity here. Just don't overpay on the purchase side and extract as much cash as you can out of what you have. Values really haven't changed so much this moment. What happens next week, next month, 3 months from now? Again, pull your cash out now. Now. Don't say, I wish I could have done it. Do it. Well, if you're going to do an owner occupied, I would put down as little as possible. If you do an FHA loan, which I can help you out with for the most part, depending on what state you're in, you can put down 3.5%. Okay. And you can borrow the closing cost as well in there if the seller's willing to do that, to do a sales concession. Okay. You have a great opportunity. Airbnb properties right now, we are evaluating them as if you were renting them monthly. So if you rented it out Airbnb and you get like $4,000 a month, but monthly rental off the appraisal would only be like $24,000 a month, well, that's what we're doing. We're evaluated off the $24,000. All right. Those are all the questions I have right now, guys. I am happy. Shamari and I are happy here to help you structure your loans, give you some advice. Okay. We're here to help you. Again, the number is 844-WE-CLOSE. That's 844-WE-CLOSE, or I'll spell it out for you. 844-932-5673. 844-932-5673. Okay, or you can go online and get a quote at jmrecapital.com. That's jmrecapital.com. Free quote, no strings attached. And after we give you the quote, we can go over the quote with you as well. Rob Fishbein signing off from JM Real Estate Capital. Thank you so much for your time.